So Hamas says it's shared its plan with mediators about a potential ceasefire and a deal for the release of Israeli captives held in Gaza. Israel is examining the offer and says its intelligence agency, Mossad, will respond. The Association of Families of Israeli Prisoners Detained in Gaza says if the deal is not accepted, millions of Israelis will protest. Well, Hamas has released a statement on the efforts to put an end to Israel's war on Gaza. That's a few days away from entering a 9th month. The group says Ismail Haniyeh has made contact with Qatari and Egyptian mediators, putting forward what it calls ideas it's discussing in order to reach an agreement that ends Israeli attacks on Palestinians in Gaza. Hamas says ongoing deliberations are being held in a positive spirit. So for more on this, let's go to Hind, who's in Deir el-Balah in central Gaza for us. And Hind, tell us more about this and what the sense is on the ground there.
Well, since the early hours of the morning, we have been talking to the Palestinians that were displaced in Al-Aqsa Hospital about the ceasefire agreement and about all the negotiations. Palestinians are hopeless. They're not feeling that this agreement is going to succeed because this is not the first time the same exact news that has been circulating. They heard it like more than one time. Palestinians are exhausted, they're drained, they're sick of hearing news about negotiations, ceasefire deals. All they want to hear is a successful ceasefire agreement. And other Palestinians care a lot about going back to the northern parts of the Gaza Strip and the Gaza City. All they need is to go back to their homes, go back to their beloved ones. We know that there were a lot of families that were separated. There are a lot of other families that are missing their family members, and this is the state right now. And I also like to remind you guys that there has been thousands of Palestinians that are continuing to be displaced once again after the endless airstrikes across the Gaza Strip in different areas. So Palestinians are exhausted and are frustrated, and all they want is this ceasefire agreement to succeed, but they don't want to put their hopes up high because their hopes were not as they wanted to be every time there was a ceasefire negotiations going on.
Yes, whatever's going on, as you say, the strikes continue. Tell us what's happened overnight in Gaza, Hind.
There has been a couple of targets to different houses in the Gaza City. We're talking about neighborhoods like Al-Shaf area, Al-Daraj area, and also the ground invasion in Shujaiyah continues, where the Israeli forces continue are stationed there with their tanks and with their soldiers. Palestinians are trapped. No ambulances were able to reach that area for more than 5 days now. And we know that there are families that are trapped without food, without water, without medical treatment, without anything. But also in the middle area, there was helicopters shooting gunfire on the Palestinian in the northern or western parts of Nusayrat. The airstrikes continue, displacement continues across the Gaza Strip, and Palestinians are very frustrated. This is going into the 9th month of this war on Gaza.
All right, that's a picture in Gaza, Hind in Deir el-Balah. Thank you.
Make sure to subscribe to our channel to get the latest news from Al Jazeera.